Hey everybody, welcome back, and I'm coming to you with some Winter Nexus exploration and lad hunting fits that I think everyone will be able to do. They're all alpha friendly and definitely can be teched up to be even better. So let's get into them, see what we got here. Now all the ones that I have created are for the Navy issue version of the exploration ship. Basically give them a little bit of teeth and being able to scan down fairly quickly so that we can get those signatures, which they're level 4 for exploration. And the catching the lads is really easy with the combat probes. So all of the fits will be down in the description. What we have here today are alpha fits, which can be definitely teched up to make things easier, but this is the best I could find that is at a reasonable price. So first one I did was the Magnate Navy issue. It has 2 beam weapons, the expanded probe launcher so we can fire the combat and the standard probes. I went with a micro warp drive with all of them so you can get to the cans faster, and of course a scrambler to catch the lads, and a data analyzer 1. Data analyzer 1 will work. Of course, the data analyzer 2 is better, but the cans are only like a level 1 difficulty, so you don't have to worry about failing. Everything in the lows is to help you go faster and or to keep the capacitor at stable. Excuse my stuttering. And the rigs, we're looking to get to keep the capacitor, the increase on the scanning probe, and also target system subsystem. This one is to increase your time to lock the lads, so makes it faster. And again, you can use better ammunition. I'm just using standard multi-frequency for the damage, because you're going to be on top of them right off the bat regardless. You're never like 10k away and you got to rush to them. They're right there every time at like 2k. And of course, 2 sets, 1 set of sister probes and 1 set of combats. With the sister probes, just to look at it real fast, we get a sensor strength of 100. I find this is best that we can do, or best not that we can do, but the best to be able to scan from 4 AU to 1 AU to 20.25. So 3 scans, easy. Again, same thing. Upgrades, make it better. But I'm finding I'm beating everybody to the punch when it comes down to finding the exploration locations and then grabbing the can and moving on. And we'll get into some tips and tricks as well on how to scan quickly. Secondly, the combat probes, they don't need to be a super high strength. We're going to be scanning each thing at a 2 AU radius, and we'll find them almost immediately. The lads are super easy to find. To show you the other ones real fast. Well, I find that the Navy issue Heron is the best because we can punch up its refining and acquisition so that we can scan faster and have a better probe scan strength on them. It has the highest at 104 for me. Now remember, your numbers are going to vary from mine. I have almost max skills in all of my probe scanning, but whatever you have, you're going to get it done because I was able to do this with a probe scan strength of 66 with normal probe. And don't forget, we Galante, give them a quick look. They're going to be using a single particle accelerator weapon. You could use 2, but I like to put the festival launcher on so you can get your extra things with the snowballs. And also, this is the only one that uses drones. I recommend either hobgoblins or acolytes to get the damage best damage you. Lastly, the probe maybe issue. I don't have high skills with the probe, unfortunately. This is why it only has a 93 skill, but it just level up your frigate usage, and you'll be just fine. All right, with that, let's take out the Magnate, the one I felt like building today, and we'll see how she does. All right, so we've loaded our combat probes. We're gonna search for lads first, and just to bring everything up, I like to have my solar system and my probe scanner separated. You can have it set up however you like, but this is my preference. So we're gonna launch and immediately drop them. I like to use also the slider bar. This with shortcuts and stuff and making your probes set up, but 2 AU is the best, or the best size I could find that will find them almost every time, and also have a good range. So whenever I launch, once I launch, I always analyze immediately because you're gonna get the center cluster. So let's see if there's anybody here. None immediately there. Just gonna get some double clicking. It's very easy to do this. All you gotta do with finding lads is make sure you're scanning all of the different things like planets, the sun not so necessarily, but we're looking to scan all these different directions, because they will spawn within. They actually move from location to location, and that's what you're looking to do. Find them on those locations. All right, so we found a freezer thief right here. They look kind of like a mushroom. Want to immediately go to them. Close this so you guys can see what's going on. We'll put away our probes later, but definitely you just want to hop on them as soon as we find them, because either someone else is going to find them or they're going to run away. Keep moving around. There he is. Okay, excellent. Start trying to lock him. Lock him. Go towards him. Immediately press scram and weapons. And you got him. We don't need to run. We don't need to data analyze. We don't need to do anything. So right now, we're just waiting for him to die. So we got another one on scan. It's in a slightly different spot. So we're just going to keep searching for that one while we kill this one. In fact, I'm gonna do some quick checks. Yeah. Okay. Keep blowing him up. So we got the other guy on scan, but he's probably gonna move within the time that we finish off the freezer thief here. Let's hope he has some loot. Sometimes they don't drop loot, but random chance, sometimes they do. And sometimes it's some good loot. It's mostly loot that's going to assist everyone else with all the other things that are going on. So that's what we're kind of looking for. Oh, he did drop something. Excellent. He just dropped a freezer thief display. Unfortunately, these aren't really going for anything, but we're mainly looking for cryomance and stuff. Let's scan one more time. Back ours. Back. All right, excellent. We got another one. Come on. Lock. Locking. And we got him. All the other ships work exactly the same. You lock them up, you blast them. The probe and the Heron use rockets instead of missiles, or I'm sorry, instead of lasers. And the Imicus uses the drones to mainly do their damage. Welcome everybody to my home system. Riv, as I like to call it. I don't even know it's Ravied. Call it Riv here. And Riv has gotten some storm. So let's see if we can find something. And it's less populated. Only 17 people here. versus next to a Mar where I'm fighting to get one signature. Okay, okay, what do we got here? What do we got? People messaging me on my phone. Whoa. Oh, what's the box? Last box. Readjust. Go. Alright, the level 4 scan. That's a good sign. That means that it's most likely the winter stuff. So, and ding! Yep, winter comms. Let's go, go, go! Alright. Now that doesn't mean we're done. While we're warping. Bring this, since we caught a second one. Bring this to 1 AU while we're moving. Oh, there we go. What I do as soon as I get here, I choose the comms relay, head towards it, hit the micro warp drive, turn it off. This will push us right into it. Okay, the other thing we found was a combat site. Not worried about that. Smack it. And it slows us down enough that we can start doing the hack. And literally, it is a level 1 hack difficulty. As soon as you are hacking, you do not need to worry about anybody else. There it is. Open it up. Hope you get something good. Most of the time not. But this is mainly for the reward track. I'm hitting that reward. And then we are moving away. I'm going to ignore. And then we rinse and repeat. We still got 4 signatures to explore. So that's what I'm going to do. So I hope that was helpful for everybody. It took me a few minutes to get everything. I just need to get out of out into a less populated area. And I was able to immediately find 2 locations and continue my Winter Nexus track. I highly recommend doing this for the scanning, and then also killing the lads so that you can do all the other things like combat and mining and get those extra bonuses. But from here on out, you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.